See all this gear? You see that? All has to be set up. It's where the real odyssey is, my friends. So we're at the rodeo. It's a little thin right now because we had a rainstorm blow through. The rain way over there. We're hoping it keeps going that way. It's nice and cool out, which is good. I'd rather have it be like 70 degrees than 970 degrees, so I'm gonna get to it. I'll see you soon. Farewell. See this? This is the joy. This is the joy. Look at that. All right, back to it. All right. Now it's starting to look stage-like, sort of. Getting there. Weenie. Denise. Oh, they're announcing us. There's still about 4 people here. All right, back to work. You see this? This, by the end of the night, is not going to be a lot of fun, but it's been this way for years. All these cables, some of them we're not even using, I just have them as backup. And then I have this giant baby head. Sometimes I use for the middle of one of Vinny's guitar solos. But I probably won't use it tonight. I think I'm going to use... I got a pirate hat around here somewhere. I think I'm going to use that. Alright, back to work. Alright, so I'm still playing a little bit of catch up here. I'm actually narrating footage of the rodeo, which happened 2 days ago. But it's still really clear in my mind. It's an interesting thing. For a fair amount of gigs that I do and that the band do now, we will walk into situations where a PA system and a lighting rig and sound tech are already in place, and so we're not on the line to do that. But every once in a while we still have to go get out all our gear, load it up the ramp onto the stage, break it out of all of its containers, rig it up, which means string the cables from mics to amps to the mixing console, get all the mains in place, all the speakers, everything, which we did in about 2.5 hours on the night of the rodeo, which is pretty good. That's a pretty good night. Power was real accessible. They're really well set up for that over there. But the thing of it is, that first 2.5 hours you haven't even played a note. You've just gotten all the heavy lifting done. So by about, you get there at 6, you're on the line to play at 9, from 9 to about midnight. By about 12:30, when you start loading all that stuff back up, you're just shot, and you're looking at pretty much a 7-hour day. So the reality of those kinds of gigs is it's heavy duty. So it's 2 days later and my back is still killing me, my knees hurt and everything else. So anyway, I tried to shoot little quasi-humorous pieces in between there to give you an idea of, hey, here's the gear as it sits. Now we're gonna break it out. Now we're gonna set it up. Now we're gonna plug it in, see what works, what doesn't. Do I have long enough cables to go from me over to my good friend Vinny, and make sure Bob can sing and his drums are mic'd up right and all that stuff. So it's a real process. By the time you hit the first note, for me, I'm already pretty tired. So so I do gravitate to gigs where a lot of that is set up so I can focus on getting a good show out. Because I've still got, even on a gig where I'm just loading in my own gear, that's a little bit of stuff to do there, make sure it's working right and everything. So anyway, that was the rodeo gig. That's the reality of live gigs at large. And I don't even know what day this is. I'm so far behind. But I've gotten a lot done, with the exception of these videos. So anyway, I will do some more narration, sort all this various footage out that I've shot for about the last 3 or 4 days, and get it all online and play a little catch up here. So thanks for sticking with me and staying tuned, and I will meet up with you tomorrow for day something of the 100-day project. Farewell, friends.